It was they can come to an agreement with the jury, and the police out here macing people. They are macing one side. Patrick, look at the police protests over behind them. They are macing just the protesters for Patrick Lyoya. Look. Yes, they're killing cops. They're macing Patrick Lyoya's protesters. They're macing them. But look at the officer protesters. They behind them. Nothing is going on with them. Look at Viola. She over there and nobody. They are macing all of the protesters for Patrick Lyoya. They're trying to arrest. Look at them. But the police protesters, they're not doing nothing. Nothing. They want them to go to jail. They just bear maced several people. They just bear maced several people. But look at the police protesters. They didn't do nothing to them. Nothing. It's been peaceful all day to the end of the day. The end of the day, because the juries can come up with an agreement if he was innocent or guilty, and they start macing the protesters. They start macing the protesters. Wow. It is so strong. I smell it up here. This is Samuel Sterling's mom right here in the Army fatigue. Her son got killed by the police last year. They smashed him against Burger King in a car, the state police. That's his mom right there. She out here with a. She out here. They killed her son. They did what?
They trying to beat old girl ass. What's her name? The white
Viola.
No, the other one. The Karen.
Oh, what they do?
They talking about they protecting her. So they trying to.
Oh, these girls out here want to get her to business. Right here. She must have did something. She done did something racist. They trying to get to her. So they was protecting her. The one I was talking to earlier, y'all, that asked her to come to the barbecue. Some sisters out here trying to beat the hell out of her. Yeah, she keeps starting shit. She keeps starting shit. They got the sisters out here now.
Can you hold this real quick?
Yes.
I gotta go find a portable.
They got the sisters out here now. They are not playing with these Karens.
One of us would take like 4 of them.
Yeah, they not playing with them Karens. And they was protecting. Look at Viola. Sitting there starting shit. They don't understand. Ain't nobody finna be going through that shit. But the police filed. They came over here. They just started. Was that bear mace? What was that?
I don't know. I've never seen that before, but they popped it in this girl's face.
Where did she go?
It looks like we might be.
You said who got locked up? Listen though.
So y'all know.
Somebody got locked up?
Yeah, they locked up LaDonna. They arrested her.
Which one is Madonna?
Which one is that?
LaDonna, she was just down here, I think like after y'all left for a second.
How she look?
I don't remember.
Was she the girl's mom?
No.
Where's Miss Naisha? Where's Miss Naisha?
She look like one of your friends. Is it Kathy?
A little bit. I know her from somewhere too. I don't forget where I know. Where's old boy David? You see him? The one be out here. What's his name? They left and oh wow, as soon as they left. Dee Dee and Miss Naisha, they gone and this stuff happened as soon as they left. Man, this is out of control, y'all. The Karens, right. They ain't even not guilty yet and they clowning. But let me tell you, the Karens out here starting shit and the sister girls then came out and the police ran over here to protect Karens. And the police start bear macing the black protesters. Well, I ain't gonna say black protesters. There's white people over here too. Patrick Lyoya protesters. They start macing them. Oh, there go Miss Naisha. Me and David was upstairs in the courthouse. We come downstairs. They going ham. Oh, they sprayed Miss Naisha in the eye, David. Miss Naisha. She just said they sprayed her in the eye. That's Samuel Sterling's mom. She just lost her son. Her case is still ongoing in Grand Rapids. The police ran him over at Burger King and smashed his body against the Burger King wall and crushed his back. Look.
I bet that made her fucking day.
She got somebody arrested. Yeah, she's smiling. Look. The police arrest some protesters for Patrick and maced them because of her. She the one that blew a bullhorn in people's face, and she took his phone earlier.
It was baby powder. I went to somebody, I'm like, what did they blow in your face? Baby powder.
Baby powder?
Yep, that's what it was.
What the fuck? Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Why did they run over here anyway? Because they was arguing?
I don't know, but they said she assaulted her.
She assaulted one of them?
Her.
She assaulted another girl.
She said the person that got arrested, they said that they assaulted.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is bullshit, man. The police is one-sided. That's why we out here now, because they one-sided. This is not justice. We pay your salary. We pay the police salary. And what do? They go against the citizens. And Patrick Lyoya is dead. He's dead. You gonna come back from dead. Christopher Schurr, they had a barbecue for him on the other side of the building earlier, y'all. Outside the courthouse. They had a barbecue. The police department had a barbecue. This shit is crazy. This is crazy. This is the same officer that arrested a man for paper earlier. This shit is out of control. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at them. Then they went back across the street like they didn't do nothing. Oh, they blocked the street off to get Christopher Schurr out the area with his family. He got police escorted out of the courthouse, but Patrick Lyoya family don't get protection. They're the ones who are the victims, but the police get a police escort. They cut off the street and escorted him back to his nice home, his wife, his bed, his TV, his food, while Patrick Lyoya family got to go home and look at their son empty bedroom because he's dead. This is bullshit.
The white ladies want to beat her up.
Yeah, because she's shit started. That's Samuel's mom. Sure did. That's the one she talking about that was on TV. That black guy ran over the police for killing his son.
She hate them.
Yeah, I hate them too. They killed her son. Shit, they ran him over. Broke the boy back. He had internal bleeding, broke his back.
When they trial start?
Hey!
Auntie, what you famous on social media or something?
You know I'm a blogger on YouTube.
No, I don't
You didn't know that?
No.
I got almost 70,000 subscribers.
That's my aunt. She got about 70.
Unbreakable Strong Woman on YouTube.
What's it again?
Unbreakable Strong Woman
Period.
on YouTube. I gotta get you on there.
Yeah, we gotta hook something up.
Yeah.
I need to go down to the jail to get Ladonna out. I mean, I know I'm not the one to get her out, but I don't like people getting out of jail. Like, no.
This is sad, man.
She got arrested for nothing.
But she wasn't playing class. She was not.
You know that's not your Sterling's mom. Yeah. Yes, and killed him. Yep. That's right. Yes, yes. Tell him, mama. And that was just last year. That's her son on her shirt. Ran him into a wall, y'all. Sure did. Lord Jesus. You so heartless. You is so heartless. You hear her? Do y'all hear her? She said she don't know why she's screaming at them. She is so heartless. She is so, right. She is so heartless. Yeah, she is heartless. She talking about she don't know why. You is so heartless. You really need to go pray.
My baby is dead.
You really need to go pray. It is funny to you. It's funny to her.
I can't hear y'all fucking kids. I know a couple of y'all got kids.
It's so funny to you. Don't you have children? Don't you have children, Viola? Don't you have children? I just saw your daughters.
It's called for the talk for a reason.
You know karma don't miss nobody, and God said you reap what you sow. Yeah, go ahead and walk away. God said you reap what you sow. God said you reap what you sow. Yeah, go ahead and walk away. You start more shit than other people do. You the worst one over here. They need to tell you to go home. Because you out here on hate. You're not on here on justice. You out here on hate. Out here on pure hate. This mother pouring her heart out and she's saying, I don't know why she's hollering at us. She's pure hate. I wouldn't even have her over here with me. Bitch. Right.
I gotta pay the car, fuck it up. But don't nobody want to say that. Everybody say it's okay for killing another person.
Right.
That's not okay.
It was a human being just like the rest of them.
Yeah. That was somebody's child. That's somebody's child. I don't care if he was a criminal. I don't care if he was drunk. That was somebody's child. Yes.
Because it's fucking rude. You fucking pig.
So they can laugh at it.
Ass bitch. This lady is pouring her heart out and you want to find a fucking moment? I'm filming you because you're a racist.
No, Viola the racist. That's the racist right there. That's the racist.
You can look back at your family history in the 60s, in the 50s, in the 40s. And let me tell you how many freedom fighters how many people on your family still on our side. Probably not. You probably always do. But I'm not let us know. I don't know what they preach, but I'm telling you, never okay to decide.
Never. If you pro-life, that means any human, anybody. Pro-life is pro-life. Right.
I can tell you at least 10. I can tell you family members
yeah.
in Tennessee have been rides down the fucking Bedford to make sure none of our fucking family members and none of the relatives in the neighborhood were hanging from trees. That was in the 60s and 70s.
Isn't that sad? That's sad.
And then right before
Everybody else can say y'all racist, everybody can say whatever. Me as a mother, I'm telling you, I don't care what race.
I don't care if they change the shape of walls. The badge that they wear is still the badge.
But at least people listening. Viola sitting there making a mockery out this mom. She think it's funny. At least she's listening. Thank you for listening. We appreciate you. Thank you for listening. I'm glad she's listening. You got to understand that's somebody's child, no matter what he did. That's somebody's child. Can you imagine that? And right, somebody holding your son down, shooting him in the back of the head, no matter what he did. You don't want nobody killing your son, your child. That baby came out your womb, you carried them 9 months, you nourished them, you raised them, and somebody just take their life on the streets in a yard like they're an animal? A vicious dog running, a vicious dog coming after you, he run. Would you shoot a dog if he running from you? They won't even shoot a dog running, let alone a human being. That's wrong, man. But some people got so much hate in their heart, they just see a color. We still humans.
A lot of sides, I think a lot of people, and everybody comes from different walks, everybody comes from different I would love to have more in-depth conversations with folks.
We would love you to, yes. Because sometimes people hate what they don't understand. And sometimes you can see something, for example, we know it's a problem in our community. I hate it too. I've never been in trouble stealing cars and robbing and things. So some people see that on TV and then they title our whole race. My father fought in World War II, died and lived until he was 82 years old and never been in trouble in his life. Raised his family, stayed married to my mother 60 years. I'm from a good home. But they'll look at me and say, oh, that's just a black girl. She stay in trouble. That's not true. Just like in your race, you have a lot of issues in your race. We can't say everybody in your race shoot up schools. You know what I'm saying? I'm for sure you're against that. So you don't want to be titled, and neither do we. But this is what they do. If you read the comments, if you ever go online and read the comments, they talk about us like we're dogs. And it's horrible. But it takes people like you to make a difference. You got to check your people like we got to check ours. And we do it on a daily basis. Trust me, we don't like what goes on. We're trying to keep peace out here because we already know how we're titled. You know what I'm saying? But I thank you for listening, because some people don't listen. They don't hear us. Right. 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 Right.
You can hear it.
You can't grow that way. Have an open mind. Yeah.
I try.
It is. And we shouldn't have to be that way. We should, agree to disagree. You could tell us why you support him. We should say why we support. And we should just all be out here and want peace and want change. We don't want to see another Patrick Lyoya on the ground. We don't want to. Oh, we've been out here all day. To do this? Yes. What about love? What about love? That's not what it's about. But sometimes you can have, let me tell you this, and you probably not noticing. Viola, I don't know if you know her personally, but every time she comes, she causes chaos because she comes with hate in her heart. She's not coming on no peace and said, I'm for the police and I believe that. No, it's about color with her. Do you know she got in front of Patrick Lyoya's brother? I got it on video and said he was an animal. He deserved to die. She said that. Her husband called somebody a monkey earlier. So she has hate in her heart. And go on her social media page. We're in words and everything. So when she comes out, she's standing with you guys, but she's not standing in love. She's not standing in peace. Oh, Kathleen, cool. But when Viola around, she changed her whole demeanor. I talked to Kathleen and said she's coming to the barbecue and we go French braid her hair. So Nina Mayberry. So I told her, she said, yeah, I'm coming. She said, I'm not even going to use salt no more. I said, no, you're going to use some seasoning salt on your chicken. So we were out here joking and laughing. As soon as Viola came, everybody's spirit, it seemed like the energy just dropped.
Kathleen is an amazing person. She's very, very much peaceful, just wants to.
We can tell when she's by herself or with positive people. Viola, she's bad news. Do you know she called her daughters out here and they were pointing at me? And so I put them on camera. I said, what's up? What y'all pointing at me for? And her daughter started laughing and smiling. Their mother wanted them to have that energy. They didn't want to have that energy.
I saw them briefly.
Yeah, she caught them out here. And what does she do? She runs right over to the police and she just keeps stuff going. She would love the police right now to shoot half these people out here. I promise you. She wouldn't shed a tear. She wouldn't care. But Kathleen, she's cool when she's by herself. Like I said, I could tell it's a facade with her. And she has a good heart. She listened. So did the lady there with the flag. She listened to us for a long time. And she understood. But some people you just can't get through. If you sit down and talk to us, you might like us. I know you're going to like our food. Right. I said, you sit down and talk to you. I know you like our food. I make some good cornbread and greens. You know what I'm saying? Some fried chicken, sweet potato pie. Yeah. And I like him too because he said he take the blue pill. Unbreakable strong woman. I'm on YouTube. Get Kathleen, please. Get Kathleen. I don't want her to get jumped. They about to fight.
I ain't got nothing to do with it. If you walk up behind me, okay, time to fuck out then. But not to keep out your mouth. Okay. All right. Let her get her stuff. Let her get her stuff.
Yeah, let her get her stuff, y'all.
Let her get her stuff.
Let her get her stuff.
You don't need us that close to her. Let her get
Yeah, get up, get back, y'all.
Feels bad to be treated
Let her get all her stuff.
That's crazy. You crazy bitch.
Go ahead, shake your head. We don't want you here either.
I'm not talking to you. Anybody even looking at you, shut the fuck up.
ain't coming across the street, Kathleen. Call your fucking dogs back home.
She's assaulting
They
people.
can come.
Her stuff. Let her get her stuff. And
Yeah, would you help her, please?
Yeah, I keep.
Is this her stuff too?
Don't come back by me no more. Next time somebody come back by me,
Pick up your fucking garbage.
Y'all don't want to go to jail. Y'all do not want to go to jail.
you going to jail.
Nope.
I promise.
Why are you speaking that flag behind you, boss?
Don't nobody want to go to jail.
He they soldier. She called him over here.
Yeah, I know. That's why I stood up. If he come back by me again, he getting fucked up.
Oh my God, I'm trying to keep the peace over here. Oh my God. I'm trying to help Kathleen because they going to kill Kathleen out here. Look at Kathleen. She got hurt though. Kathleen got hurt.
She look at him and touch her. They want to go to jail.
You got everything, Kathleen? You still coming to the barbecue? Can I still French braid your hair? I hope you get everything. Yeah.
I need to go do it.
Yeah. Miss Kathleen, I really like you.
And I really like you.
I got to know you, and I really like you.
I like you.
See,
There's just a few bad apples of the.
yeah. I'm sorry. You know, I don't want no problems out here with nobody. I want to get along.
Pick up my flag, and you had to sit
Yeah.
down.
We want to all get along, and we don't want no problems out here. Okay. You got to get to know people. Everybody's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We're under a lot of pressure.
Yeah. It's a sad time right now. It's a sad time. Unbreakable strong woman. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
The Grand Rapids community will know your face. I will make sure. I will post your face on poles everywhere. I will. The entire community's gonna know your face. I promise.
Because you know everybody here. Could you let them know I didn't call the police because I didn't even have time. Before I could even walk back there, they were here. They must have seen it probably. That's the bruise. I'm gonna black out.
What happened?
She punched me. I didn't.
You got. I show it on my camera. You got punched. I wasn't out here. I was upstairs. So
That's whoever. What's her name? LaDonna?
they said I don't know her.
But I didn't call the police. They were here before I even called.
Okay.
I called the police. I called the
I am sorry about you.
I didn't know she got punched. Thank you, Emma. I'm trying to keep the peace out here, man. Yeah, she got punched in her eye. I see her. She got a, which one? Which one is she? Oh, yeah.
Somebody said all the way
She's Puerto Rican.
California, police brutality should not be defended.
I love everybody, y'all. I'm not trying to have no... Once you talk to people and you get to know who they are, you have a different perspective. I really like Kathleen. I didn't like her at first. But I realized that she act the way she act because of her friends. Viola, a Hispanic woman. Call Donald Trump. Call Donald Trump. She's a bad seed for this white woman. Ain't that sad? She's a bad seed for this white woman. She a Hispanic woman starting all kind of bullshit. Now she went home and ran. But she does this every single day. Look, he don't care. He don't care. He's like, I don't care what you say. Oh my gosh. Y'all stupid.
This lady, she can't talk to the media because she has some relation to the case.
Who?
last name that killed himself?
He got that Nazi cut.
Oh, he do look like Mort. The one played on Mort. But, what's the actor that played on Mort and Mindy? Robert Williams. Don't he look like Robin Williams? Look, the camera guy look like Robin Williams. I think that is Robin. He looks just like Robin Williams. That's crazy.
Robin Williams.
We build everything. Your people don't own shit. You just look at mine.
I'm finna tell him he look like Robin Williams. Everybody over here, excuse me. Cameraman. Everybody say you look like Robin Williams. They say you look like Robin Williams. That's good. He's laughing. He says, is that good or bad? Hey, did you?
Yes. I said, no reason why I came down is because you had posted it again.
Okay.
You said, where y'all at?
I
Yes,
didn't
if you see
see
something
it.
from Tati Oliver, that's me.
Do you follow me on YouTube?
You got a lot of pages. I got you.
Well, Unbreakable Strong Woman, follow me on YouTube.
I'll follow you.
Okay.
Send it to me on Facebook. Do you got the link on your Facebook?
I posted here and there. I'll put another one up tonight.
Okay. Do that and I'll follow.
Oliver, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for coming down. We built everything, they stole everything. Miss K. Jones. They protesting, Kathy, the murder of Patrick Lyoya. He was 25 years old, I believe, at the time. He'd been dead three years. He was running from the police. He's from Africa. He had the wrong tags on his car. He was drunk, and he resisted arrest. It's on YouTube. Go look for it. And the police did not wait on backup. He got out, tried to tackle Patrick. Patrick kept trying to run. Threw him on the ground. He was face down. The police got on top of his back, grabbed the back of his neck, went to his hip, pulled his pow out of his holster, and put it on the back of his skull and pulled the trigger. The contact was so close that the gunpowder went inside his brain. And he's on trial. It's been on trial all week. The jurors cannot come together and decide if he was innocent or guilty. So it's like it's gonna be hung. The judge don't want it to be hung, so she's trying to go back and come up with a decision. So they back in there again. But it's sad because the police is totally against Patrick Lyoya's protesters. They coming out here picking with everybody that's for Patrick, but the ones for the police, they're not bothering them. One of our protesters went to jail earlier this morning for throwing a piece of paper on the ground. Yeah, and then another girl, she hit Kathleen in the eye. I wasn't out here when that happened, but she just showed me her eye, and we don't want violence. And like I said, I end up knowing Kathleen as a person. I didn't like her at first because she was doing all kind of crazy shit, being Karen. But once we started talking and laughing, and the guy in the red talking about the blue pill and making jokes, we all been out here for hours together. Everybody started being cool. And then Viola, who is Hispanic, she's the instigator. Allegedly, she's sleeping with the police officers because she's down here every day, all in the officer's face. She comes down with hate. She told Patrick Lyoya family he deserved to die. The white women didn't even say that, but the Hispanic woman did. She pretty much hate black people. She called him an animal. And she was going to spit in Patrick Lyoya's brother's face because he said, whatever you wished on my brother going to happen to your son. And it did something to her spirit. And she walked up in his face. And it took for a Caucasian woman to step in front of the two of them and told her, B, spit on me. Don't spit on the black man. I'll take it. Let me see, can you take what I got for you? And she ran in there and told the police. But she comes on here every day starting problems. Every single day. And if I was her, I would be quiet the way Donald Trump's sending people back. No, you want to come down here and start stuff with all these people quietly protesting until you show up. Then she called her daughters on me. They came down, she was pointing at me, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And then when the black guys started flirting with her daughters, they started laughing. They was like, Mama, you tripping. They pretty much was like, you tripping. So, it's crazy, man. Please like, share, and subscribe. Half y'all did not push the like button. Like I said, if you haven't liked any of my videos in the past, y'all need to be liking these because it's for everybody, not just America, in the world who has to deal with police brutality, who have lost somebody to the streets, who has been treated unfairly. We are here for everybody, not just Patrick, but we are here for everybody. That's why I got on Facebook today and I was calling people down here because a lot of people didn't even know this trial was going on. They kept it quiet. But let that have been a black officer on little Timmy, grabbing him by the back of the neck, putting a bullet in his head, and see what would happen. Oh, that he would have been guilty. They wouldn't have had the whole week of trial. He would have been guilty right off. Do y'all know Christopher Schurr, Officer Christopher Schurr, didn't spend no time in jail? The protesters have spent more time in jail than Officer Schurr. The protesters. They locking the protesters up, and he have not spent no time in jail. And at first, he was out with pay until people protest, and they took his pay away. So he's been home the whole 3 years with his wife. Living, loving, going to church, because they say they Christians, but I could have swore God said, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill. And then they tell me they pro-life. I said, how can you be pro-life when you out here protesting that the officer was well within his rights to delete a person? How is that pro-life? How can you call yourself a child of God? But you see how hypocritical some people are? I'm pro-life, but only for little babies and white people. Black people, they're not human, especially black men. Especially black men. Yeah, I had to get everybody calm down. I'm like, y'all don't want to go to jail? They was about to have a whole Patrick Lyoya against Christopher Schurr protesters. They was about to buck out here. And we had to protect Kathleen. They was going to get her the business. Ooh, Kathleen just don't know. They don't know these young girls is a different kind of breed, and these young brothers. Oh, we have our advocates out here. They go Mr. Sterling. That was his cousin that got hit by the car. I grew up with his the dad. Kathleen gonna be black and blue in the morning. She beat up. See, they don't understand. These young folks, they hit and talk later. Thank you. I appreciate it. They hit and they ask questions later. This brother right here with the hoodie on, oh, he was finna just start letting everybody have it. Oh boy, right there in the hoodie, he don't know. He's about to get the business. Yeah. I'm so glad these people came out. And more people coming. Look, more coming down the street. We're going to be out here late night. And they mad for the judge because they want to keep saying mistrial. They want to keep saying mistrial. And the judge keeps saying, no, no, no. They over there in the building watching us over there, y'all. They over in Bank of America watching us. This Fifth Third, they might be up here too.
She assaulted me today. Did I tell you that?
The news is still out here, only one. Oh yeah, Kathleen took his phone earlier and ran down the street. Oh my God. Dee crazy. Dee is crazy. Gotta keep online. David, what you doing with my gum? Don't nobody have no gum. I'm off dry as hell talking out here in this cold. What you doing with my gum? You don't have none in your pocket? Don't nobody have gum?
No, I left it in the car.
Mine in the car too. I'm up dry as hell. Get whatever his name, I'm talking about monkeys do monkey things. Go look in the mirror and see where your lips at before you call somebody a monkey and see what a monkey look like. Go take off your clothes and stand in front of the mirror and see if you got hair on your back. Then you will see what a monkey look like. Since you want to call black people monkeys. Hi. But you want to be us so bad. You want to lay in the sun, get your suntan lotion. You want to be us so bad. Maybe because we got the strongest organs? Is that why our black women coming up missing for our organs? But we're monkeys. But you know what's funny, y'all? I read these comments. What is so funny is that these people are over the age of 18 that make these comments. You would think these are elementary children. Who just calls somebody names? You N-word, you monkey. These are ignorant as grown adults. That's the sad part, and they're raising children. If Child Protective Service should do anything, they should go in these homes and remove these kids because they poisoning these children's minds and they raising them with hate. To me, that's child abuse and child neglect because babies are born innocent and love everything. Hate is taught. And this, just read the comments. Just look at something about what is his name? Carmelo Anthony. Oh, they saying every racist thing you can say, but they say they tired of black people. I want to ask them a question. Tired of what? Tired of what? And when you ask them that question, they can't even answer. What have we done to you? Because the last I checked, just about everything that happened in the black community, they do it to each other. They don't come over in your community messing with you. They do it to each other. So what are you tired of? But you ain't tired of people going in shooting kids in schools, going in churches and grocery stores, massive shooting. You ain't tired of your president? You tired of black people. That's why when they said segregate, we was like, cool, that's fine. Let's see who survived. Let's see who survived. We built for it. Y'all don't understand, we built for it. But when I say stuff like this, y'all call me racist, and I'm responding to racism. I'm responding to what they post. Shit, black people gonna survive. I promise you we will. We'll take that little dirt over there and make a whole garden. I promise you we will. This whole line will be a garden. Collard greens, butter, but I can't grow no butter beans. Can you grow butter beans? Collard greens, tomatoes, cucumbers. This whole line will be a damn garden. Well, we gonna survive. I promise you we will. Somebody, Lisa, make this tree taste like some collard green. We go eat. Y'all forgot when we were slaves, grandmama had to do? They threw her the slop of the pig, the chitlins. She made a whole meal, and everybody still eat them today. They were so good. Who can take some hog guts and turn them into a meal? Grandmama. Grandmama. And then throw a little potatoes in it so they won't stink so bad. But when I talk like this, I'm racist. I'm just responding. There go Robert S., y'all. City commissioner. I grew up with him. He's with the family every day. But it's the city commissioner, Robert S. He used to rap, and he was at Epic Records with Michael Jackson back in the day. The legendary Robert S.
This lady with this red ponytail, that's her friend. She want to beat Kathleen.
Which one?
Well, I said look like Kathleen.
Oh, she mad.
She said this would be a perfect time for me to smack her. She want to go.
She trying to sneak up on her.
And she said she brought bomb money.
She said she been saying that all day. She been saying that all day. She looking at her. Ooh, she finna sneak her. I gotta get me some gum. My mouth is.
Soldiers though. They talking about they came down here because of you.
I know. They said they see me on Facebook. I had people, y'all. When I got off live on YouTube, I got on Facebook where I originated, started speaking. My soldiers came down here. Look at my girl. Look at girl. They came on down. What? They said, Miss Nina, we came because you called. What? That's Robert S. Yeah, Robert S. is the city commissioner. When I was in California, y'all, when I was a teenager, and I was running around with New Edition, right? I got a story real quick. I met the group Houdini at 7-Eleven, and he the one told us that New Edition was at the Franklin Hotel. And he said, where y'all from? And I said, we from Grand Rapids. Ecstasy from Houdini way out in California said, do you know Robert S.? I said, yeah, how you know Robert S.? He said, oh, that's our guy. He in Epic Records. They knew Robert S. because he wasn't even big yet. I couldn't believe it. I came home, Robert. I said, Robert, Ecstasy knew. He's like, all of them my boys. So this is our superstar from Grand Rapids. And now he's a city commissioner. He be with Al Sharpton. He be with Ben Crump. He always show up to events. He always out here for us. They telling him what happened with the police. Life is not how you start. I keep telling people, it's how you finish. This was a street dude running around Grand Rapids saying he's going to be a rapper. Now he got on a hat and suit and he the city commissioner. What? What? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? But they wrote him off. This young man right here with the hoodie on, Mr. Sterling, he did 15 years, I believe, in prison for murder. And while he was gone, his mom died from cancer. Him. He came home, his cousin got hit by the police and was smashed against the Burger King. He had every event. He mentored young men. He go toe-to-toe with them. He go toe-to-toe with the police. It ain't how you start, it's how you finish. This is his mission, to make a difference with young men every single day. Y'all don't understand. He's getting the story where the police was shooting people with the substance they were shooting. Somebody said it was baby powder, and somebody else said it was spray. I don't know what it was. Hey, Alicia. That's John right there, y'all. He one of the biggest advocates out here. We love John. He go toe-to-toe with anybody. He's out here non-stop fighting for us. That's Mr. John. Miss Aisha here in the blue. She's always out. My niece, Allie, her name Melissa. That's her running to the car. That's James' granddaughter. Oh, she's leaving. Alyssa's leaving. She's going home. She has a little baby. Her baby's only 1, so she got to go home. Thank you, love. See you later. Did y'all know this? The one that was with the police right here, she just blew a kiss at me and told me she'd see me later. You see, sometimes if you just talk to people, wow, it makes a big difference. She was about ready to put her flag down, y'all. She started thinking about her own children. She said, I didn't see it like that. Sometimes just a conversation. Because the world makes people hate. People like Viola make people hate. People like get on the internet and call people monkeys and N-words. They make people hate. They make people hate. But then when they get to know you, they show up and want the collard greens, the cornbread, and they hear French braided. They still messing with Kathleen. I didn't try to protect Kathleen. Where's she at? Did she leave? I don't even know where she went to. This lady right here, she fainted. She fell clean out. Oh, my boy's speaking. Hold on, y'all. I'm missing it. He on the news. Oh, that's Kathleen. Oh, I'm glad she asking that. Same one.
Why is some random lady speaking on anything? I don't care. This don't have nothing to do with nothing. Like, you are just some random lady speaking on something that don't got shit to do with you. That's crazy. And y'all actually like taking her statement as if she's somebody important. Like, who is she? Do you have some credentials in diagnosing videotapes or something? Like, where's her credentials at? Who is she? Because I just heard that she was some lady that organizes something when the police officers are under fire. So now she's speaking on things that she doesn't even know about. Is she the judge or the jury or the judge and the jury? Is she part of the unjust system? Why is she even here? Y'all are silly.
And the reason why I disagree, I want to rebuttal to that. The reason why I disagree with that is because Chris Schurr, the killer cop, out of his own mouth and testimony, and all of the evidence.
What's your credentials, lady with the hat on?
Ever.
Lady with the hat on.
He was never ever punched.
You're not nobody either. Sorry, ma'am.
To justify
like the fact that people think they could just tell somebody what to do with
it. A very subdued with a man on his back, Patrick, be shot in the head, execution style, by someone who could not handle the heat of being a police officer.
Over a traffic violation. With all law enforcement, I know we kind of touched on that. Do you stand with all law enforcement against all law enforcement? I'm sorry, against all law enforcement.
You ready? My answer is best that I can say that is yes, I am against all law enforcement. That's a hello to my cousins in Detroit that are police officers. It will always be no police for me. When I have a problem in my home, I'll call Ghostbusters.
You think that all police officers are handling situations improperly?
I don't think that all police officers are handling situations improperly. I do think that all police officers are hiding behind a badge and behind the union so that they can protect other murderers, other rapists, other dog abusers, and other things that we've been shouting out into the streets. That GRPD has definitely done. They come out here and they take protesters to jail before they even leave the vehicle. We're here to say, stop police brutality, stop the extra, and we're met with the extra.
I didn't want to bring this up because this is, you know, like there's a lot of feelings for this, but do you appreciate what anything that what happened
Most definitely.
Good job.
Is the prayer for a guilty plea so that the family we sure hope it is.
Right.
Bullshit.
Well, let me answer that. So, you know, obviously you and him wanted to be civil with each other, but we've seen a person get arrested today that was kind of shoving another.
Kathleen is a racist.
Kathleen
is a racist. Kathleen is a racist. Kathleen is a racist. Kathleen is a racist. Kathleen is a racist. Kathleen is a racist. Kathleen is a racist. Kathleen is a racist. Kathleen supports the murderer. 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 Kathleen is a racist. Kathleen is a racist. Kathleen is a racist. Kathleen is a racist.
Good interview, Kathleen.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Kathleen, pick up your stuff now. Didn't someone get arrested for littering earlier?
Yeah.
Where's the trash can? Find one.
Get this. 4 people have been arrested on this side since Monday. Well, 3 of their people have assaulted.
I love seeing
Called
Queens
me a
in
monkey,
big position.
and none of them have been arrested.
They did. They did.
Not a single person.
Not one.
Just so you know, GRPD protect their own.
Channel 13 is here.
I got a bad feeling. I can feel it.
13 is here.
I'm right behind him, but I got a feeling something ain't right, y'all.
We got
He walking me.
there's a different news. He's speaking over here, y'all. Tell him he's trying to speak.
Today, being out here like every other day, it means supporting your family.
What are you going to?
We can get into courtroom or exit the courtroom without knowing that they're absolutely are sitting there totally deeply hearts my emotions have went a lot of places today. I got here at 8 o'clock this morning and I was greeted with back to blue flags and they screamed for Christopher Schurr and his wife as they entered the courtroom.
Justice for Patrick.
Saved somebody.
It's for the young man on his shirt, Patrick Lyoya.
Stand for murder. So that was the first initial feeling, and then throughout the day, the emotions got better and worse. At one point, we had some recent conversations with the opposing side, but conversations pretty much all they were. We didn't get anywhere. They still are going to back to blue and support murder. One of the conversations that I definitely want to bring to light is the conversation of the young man's mother came down here and was basically pleading with them to understand, like, this is not right. Murder is murder no matter how we cut the pie. And her son was killed by police. And so her message was even stronger than why I'm here. She's living that, you know. She made mention of being on a watch for keeping herself safe because she misses her son so much. And those are the kind of things that we don't want to see happen in our city. Well, me and Kathleen definitely don't see each other's eye to eye. However, I do believe that being out here physically and being seen is one thing, but we have to also be supportive around here. So in between calling them names and screaming murder is wrong, we do try to have some kind of decent conversations for as long as our brains can stand talking to somebody who believes that murder is okay.
What's the best possible outcome?
The best possible verdict, I think, and the best possible option for the Lyoya family is to throw the entire book at Chris Schurr and show the other officers, not only in Grand Rapids, not only in Wyoming, because they were here as a presence today, Michigan State Police, to let everybody know in law enforcement that you cannot kill unarmed black people in cold blood in the street without recourse.
Amen.
I would just like to say justice for Patrick, and we send our love to the Lyoya family.
Yes. Thank you.
Do you know what happened? I know what she's claiming. Kathleen.
So Kathleen, literally, if you're ready for the truth, okay. Kathleen took her dirty fingernail and scratched her face, and then screamed outside, "Somebody hit me!" And now here we are. Some stuff did go down out here. I didn't see nothing. Because what I did see was on the back side of this here building, the King County Courthouse, they allowed the murderer cop, Christopher Schurr, a private exit out of the courthouse with nobody back there besides law enforcement, who not only blocked the road for miles to see downtown, but they also did not unblock the road until the light at the end of that block back there turned green and that van and corridor was down there. It's probably a 5-minute disruption in our downtown traffic at 5 o'clock exactly because the murderer was leaving the courthouse. When have we ever seen somebody get escorted out like that?
It's on trial.
Out of a trial.
And I know, throughout the
Yeah. Seeing the physical presence of the police only makes me want to go harder. Because their presence, while we are screaming that murder is wrong and stop killing unarmed black men and all of these different things we're screaming, their presence just means that there's harder work ahead for us all. Because we're not done yet. They're going to come up with a verdict, and we're going to come back out here and tell them same officers the same thing we told them today. And that is, murder is wrong. They have to be held accountable.
This the press too, y'all.
There's a possibility they're not going to come up with a verdict. It will make me feel heartbroken because the family deserves a verdict. The family deserves the right verdict. And the family deserves more than just a few hours being deemed enough deliberation. I stand in strong solidarity and happiness with Judge Mims for telling them, no, I'm not going to say that this is all done. Go back and do what we asked you to do here. And if you have questions, I'll field them.
That's right.
Are you guys saying, just to clarify, 4 people
I know of at least 3 people who have been arrested, and all 3 of the people who have been arrested, of course, have not been on the back of the side.
Including the one today.
Including the one today. And I'll even give you this. If you promise to put it in a story, if you promise, I'll give it to you. I know where you work.
Yeah,
and I'll bang on your damn window until you put it in the story. I was assaulted by the same lady who claims that she was assaulted.
Yes.
And when I made a police report, I was given the runaround. And then after the cameras came out, I was given some numbers to call and possibly follow up. Kathleen, the person who assaulted me, scratches herself in the eye, allegedly. And the police don't even have to be called. They don't even have to be waved down. Because she's back to blue, they was on that ass so quick and arrested this lady. And it hadn't even, that situation that she said wasn't even true.
So were you able to follow up?
I was not able to file a police report. I was given a police number, and then I was told that I should give the police, people who I'm literally out here protesting against, my fucking phone number and age and social security number, all the stuff that I was not willing to do. And that is a tactic that they use towards people so that they don't have to follow up on situations against their own. Because they know I don't want to give my address, so then I could be doxxed by police and have people showing up to my house? I think not.
Did she shot you or something?
My phone was on my person, and she snatched my phone in an attempt to stop me from recording because I was too close to someone else's person. It wasn't even close to her.
You know, are you guys going to say who was arrested today?
I don't know who was arrested today. Because like I said, I was in the back watching Christopher Schurr just walk leisurely down the street in a van like he was the president or something.
So you're saying
Arrested. 2 people were today, and I don't think nothing yesterday. I think it was last Monday. You're welcome. Thank y'all. Don't forget to
Alex Lacey, why are you asking me why I'm back on here? Why are you on my channel? It's the question. You scared of us? You scared of us? But y'all hung people. You kidnapped women. You raped women. You cut babies out of the wombs of mothers and threw them to alligators. You stole the country from the natives. But you scared of black people? Get the hell out of here, man. Boy, people ignorant. People don't like the truth. TK, people don't like the truth. Purity said, I just found out the police serve and protect the law, but no obligation to us. Yeah. They're not even serving protect. You know what? You're right. Their law. These fake laws that was stolen, just like the stolen land. How can you make a law on a stolen land that you don't even own? Shouldn't the natives be making the laws? This theirs. And it was a lot of black people here too with them. So how can a Caucasian race come on to this land and make policy and say we got to abide by stolen rules and stolen land? I just want to know. Can someone answer me? I'm asking a question. How in the hell can you take the natives' land and make laws? And it's not even your land. But we're the criminals. You hear me? We're the criminals. It ain't adding up. None of this stuff is adding up. I gotta find me some. Hold on. I gotta find me a snack. My mouth is so dry. Somebody ate my banana. Let me see what they have here. They got some Slim Jims and everything. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get me something for hydration. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Pretzel. I had to come down here and get me something for my mouth. Guess I'll get a banana. I left all my stuff in the car. They got donuts and everything. I don't need none of that crap. But we've been down here for hours. Hear me since this morning. Now, what's y'all thoughts? What is y'all thoughts with the story I just told you? And if you don't believe my story, go on Michigan News, Grand Rapids News, and you'll get the same story I just gave you. The police said he didn't have no choice but to execute this man because he was exhausted. And Patrick could have, not that he did, he could have tased him, took his gun, and killed him. So instead of him taking a chance on what could have happened, he killed Patrick. He said that on the stand. He said that on the stand. That is absolutely ridiculous. I ain't got me a banana. It's still back and forth.
I know, but she already knew. That's what she does. She antagonizes people. And then the police.
Not your next How many times are you gonna stack your boxes, Kathleen? Go.
They slammed her on the ground.
Apparently you have problems. Where's all the internet dogs at? Where they at? Because I wanted to bump into one or two of them.
They left.
Internet boys, crazy.
They left.
Oh, they left.
Viola.
Oh, okay.
She the main one.
Okay.
She took
Well,
off.
you're present, so
She couldn't stand the heat.
tell your other ones they can come see us too if they got a problem. You proved our point. You don't have to. You look like you're ashamed. Are you ashamed yet? Because you should be.
It smells like good vibes.
You should be ashamed. You stand with the white police officer who claimed he was scared of a taser.
I don't think there's any obligation to allow.
When you're doing the taser fucking training. Woo! We gonna stand here all day, every day for Patrick.
What the hell? I'm trying to post something here, y'all.
Patrick Lyoya!
Let me ask David to do this. Hold on. Dave, you know how to do this? No.
Yep.
They told me to start the question. How do you post that?
It's gonna be in the middle of your screen all the time, though.
But how you post it? YouTube just put
Okay,
that up
we're
there
gonna
for me
take
to
pictures
put.
of that too. I'm on my way in a few minutes. When they clear out of here, then I'm gonna be on my way to get you. They already posted your bail. Your bail was only $100.
Why keep saying start?
500, yeah, I know. JR told us.
Something went wrong. I don't know what went wrong.
Y'all keep praying. Keep praying.
That's all we can do.
God is in control.
Always.
When you ride him or he ride you vice versa, and you get tired of 2 minutes, and you on the bottom,
He talking about the incident.
are you in control or you want this bitch to
Justice for Samuel.
Justice for Samuel. Oh, we know. Yeah, I couldn't find it.
That was his response.
Justice for Patrick.
Justice for Riley.
Justice for Riley.
Justice for Patrick.
Justice for Patrick. My godson is there with your keys, and they waiting on you to get out. You already set, baby. Yeah, yeah.
This pretty biracial girl, she interviewed everybody. News 3 girl, she came back and she just kept interviewing the white folks. She took off. All right, y'all. This your girl Nina, coming from Grand Rapids, King County Courthouse. Standing with the Lyoya family. If y'all could have seen his parents' face today, how disappointed they looked when they came out that courtroom today. Because they thought it would be decent human beings to say that man murdered their son. And they didn't hear that. They didn't get that response. They didn't get that response, y'all. I'm looking crazy out here. I've been here all day, so excuse how I look. But if you could see his mom's face, I always pay attention to the mother. Even though the father is with her, it's nothing like a mother's love. She came out that courtroom trying her best to hold her head up. Trying her best to hold her head up. Her head was so heavy. Her heart was so heavy. She could hardly walk. And she still would not give them the satisfaction to let them see her cry. Even in the courtroom, when they showed that hole in the back of her son's head, she grabbed a tissue and ate it. And was like, she didn't eat the tissue, she ate the pain. She sat there and was like, and she looked over at the officer, and the officer was looking at his work like he was so proud of his work. He looked at Patrick Lyoya's head and was like, If I could read his mind, I would say he said, oh, wow, that was a perfect shot. You would think if somebody had a heart and was a Christian and was for pro-life, and they see a photo of a dead person because of them, they would probably throw up. No, he was heartless. It didn't bother him one damn bit. Not one. He never, he got on the stand himself. They let him get on the stand, testify for himself. Never one time did he say, I would like to apologize. I did not mean to kill your son. I was in a bad situation and I had to think. I was afraid for my life. He didn't say none of that. He just said, hey, I was well within my rights. Pretty much he was breaking the law by running. He could have I was afraid that he was going to grab my taser and possibly kill me. That's what he said. I was afraid he was going to grab my taser and use it against me. The tasers only go off twice, y'all. On camera, his friend was recording. You could hear the taser go off twice. And the light, I think it turns red. The officer seen that. He admitted that he knew the taser couldn't be used anymore. You know what he said? Well, the after effect of the taser still hurts. So I felt like it would have been a lot of pain. And Patrick could have took it and tased me and put me in a lot of pain. And then possibly took my gun. The whole time when Patrick was trying to get away, he never threw a punch. He never flipped the officer. He never did nothing. And that kid could have beat the hell out of that officer. I'm telling y'all right now. He could have beat the hell out of that officer. I think it was pride. I think he was it's his ego. This young black man, I can't get down. I can't get the handcuffs on him. I can't control him. He's pulling away from me. He's not even fighting. I look like a little wimp. Oh, I can't look like a wimp. So guess what I'm going to do when he falls on his face? I'm going to grab my pawpaw and I'm going to pop him in the back of his skull. Do y'all know when they was tussling on the ground, when Patrick was trying to stand up, you can hear the sirens? One of the officers testified that he was 2 turns away, 2 blocks away. He could have just kept doing what he was doing, the officer was on his way. Christopher Schurr was not supposed to approach by himself. That was one thing he did wrong. He approached by himself and he tried to manhandle a civilian by himself with his friend standing behind him. Now, if those guys was on something that they wanted to hurt the officer, they would have killed Officer Schurr out there. They had the advantage. But they didn't. And then they said, why was he trying to resist arrest? Let me tell you why. He thought they were going to kill him. And guess what? He killed him. That's why he was resisting. That's why he was running. He was afraid for his life. And guess what? His life is gone. So he was right. He was right. But it's nothing like a mother's love. That's why I don't understand how they sitting there justifying this man taking this lady's son's life and he didn't have no weapon. He wasn't a threat. His life was not in danger. Because he the police, he has the right to delete people. And that needs to change. I want each and every one of you to answer me. Do you think the police was well within his rights? And don't be racist. Take color off the table. And okay, let me put something on your mind. Would it be okay if a big black police officer get on your little white son, straddle his back, grab him by the back of his neck like he a wild dog, take his pow-pow out, and blow his brains out? Would it be okay? Think about it that way. Would it be okay? That's why that lady changed her mind, her perspective when she was talking to me, y'all. Because I had to use her daughters. She has daughters. She has daughters. And I said, would it be okay for a black woman to get on top of your daughters, grab them by the back of their neck, and blow their brains out? Because they were running, they were being disrespectful. Even if they beat the hell out of a police, would it be okay for them to take your daughter's life? You should have seen her face. She was like, no. People don't understand until they are in the situation themselves. Once they're in that situation, then it becomes reality. I don't treat nobody disrespectfully. I treat everybody how I want to be treated. That's why I gave Kathleen a chance, even though Kathleen, I'll tell you this. Kathleen has been very racist through this whole situation. She didn't blow a bullhorn in people's face. She didn't took people's phones. She been out here really wilding out. But when we got her away from her posse, Kathleen is a cool person. Some people put up a fake facade.
Let's get her plate.
I'm not saying that she don't hate black people. I'm saying she listened, she laughed, and she said she coming to the barbecue. I believe Kathleen will talk to a black man. I believe Kathleen will talk to a black man.
Justice for Patrick!
She down here supporting the police.
Justice for Patrick!
You're going the wrong way.
Justice for Patrick!
You're going the wrong way.
She gonna cause an accident. She's gonna cause an accident. What is she doing?
You're still blocking Calder's entrance.
She's afraid to drive this way. See, they don't get to follow rules. She just backed up in traffic.
Kathleen, just comply. Just comply, Kathleen.
But Kathleen is back. Kathleen is back. She don't care. What I can't say about Kathleen, y'all, she is not backing down. She allegedly got hit. I heard she scratched herself. I wasn't out here. They said she scratched her own damn face. But she's still out here with a black eye. Kathleen is out here with a black eye. These people crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm finna talk to Mr. Sterling, y'all. I'm finna let y'all talk to him.
God,
He on the phone right now. Oh, my leg hurt, y'all. My leg is hurting. How you doing? Oh, I'm gonna be in some pain tonight, y'all. If you don't give a F, why you on my channel? Can somebody, who was you talking about before I delete you? Angels among us, but you don't believe in God if you're talking about the case. If you don't give a F, why you on my channel? Explain yourself or you about to get deleted. You got like two seconds. Explain yourself at TK, delete Angels among us. We giving you a second to explain yourself. Oh, you guys to go. No nonsense. This is a no nonsense channel. No nonsense channel. If you ain't here for change, you don't need to be here. Correction of my spelling. Okay, that's why I say I give you a chance. Don't do it. Don't delete her yet. I want to see what she means. Well, I'm sitting on this thing right here, y'all. I forgot my chairs. But I have bad knees. I told you I need to go to the knee store.
No peace! No peace! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Justice! Now!
You see this lady right here? That's her and her 2 daughters, and they natives. They marched yesterday with the natives. The natives out here. And they always fighting for justice. Thank you, love.
Let me hold it on your arm long enough. Your ass be hot.
Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. You were out here yesterday with the natives? Thank you. It was beautiful.
Yeah, no, my girls led the march. Last night?
Yeah, they went past here yesterday.
Yeah, that was a different group, one of the tribes.
Okay.
But my girls ran a youth march across the Blue Bridge.
Oh,
And if
okay.
you see, at nighttime it's lit red for the next 4 days now.
So you
5
Native
days.
American. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you for being out
Yeah,
here.
of course.
And your daughters are awesome. I love them.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
But we, the court with their- Oh, yeah.
'Cause I left my gum in the car.
Menthol or anything.
I just need something because my mouth is dry. Thank you.
We're gonna have to stop for confidence because we don't have any in the house. And I'm gonna need some olive tonight to heal up for tomorrow.
Yeah, my knee is about to start swelling up. I was gonna talk to Mr. Sterling before I left.
What's Mr. Sterling?
Jamal, I can't say it. It's Jamal, I like to say his name wrong. Don't he look like Wayne? Man, him and Wayne, like they can be brothers.
You should have got him on.
Huh?
I ain't going to get the camera.
My knee hurt. I'm gonna have to go soak. Miss Lyoya, I want my knee replaced. They won't do it. They tell me I'm too young. I said 55 is too young. I'll be 56 next month. How is that too young? His car stopped? Look, he's scared. His car stopped right here. He's scared. Oh my God. Do he want help? Look how they get out and help each other. That's awesome. His car died and they all get out to help.
Patrick Lyoya supporter.
Right. Helping the people. That's Patrick Lyoya supporters helping another civilian who's in distress. But they say we violent. This Caucasian man car stopped and they all get out to push. And he was scared.
What y'all doing? Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Y'all stay here? Let's roll. Jail sport. Let's go.
Well, we about to get out of here, y'all. Everybody's leaving. Did everybody get their signs? Oh, my leg is on fire. Get my umbrella, David. Look at David. What is that, blueberry?
Blueberry muffin.
Ugh.
With the crunch.
Breonna Taylor on his chest. That's what's up. Yeah.
Y'all want one? He's about to go away. I'm telling you.
My back hurt from earlier. They ran out of gas.
That's what happened.
It's gonna be 76 tomorrow, all sunny.
Is it?
Nice day tomorrow.
Coming back out here in the morning? Yeah, we got to come.
Tomorrow today.
Yeah, tomorrow today.
It's about to be crazy tomorrow.
I gotta go home. Oh, he can't even move the car.
What you say, what happened?
It's completely dead. It won't even push.
His battery died?
He can't go in neutral? Is it a Tesla? I wouldn't be surprised if it was a Tesla.
Somebody please make a sign that says fuck the police.
We be saying it too.
I say it every day of my life. What you doing down here?
Look how nice they been to them. They car stopped.
Been down here since I got out.
They didn't offer them refreshments and everything. Helped them out the car. He's gonna have to get a tow.
I think I got about 12 in my bed.
Oh, because you can rent Ubers. I mean, you can take a rental and be an Uber.
Right. Oh, it's a rental. He good. I can just call him. Yeah, they come get it. Oh, my knee hurts so bad. Man, my son about to leave. I don't know where my daughter. I thought you were eating no more sweets, David.
It's my last day.